Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kay, and if you are returning to me, hi again, welcome back. So welcome to this vlog. I have already filmed a few little bits before today. I just suddenly realised that I haven't filmed an intro, so hi, welcome. So started filming a few little bits on the 1st of December. Took my son shopping to go and get some Christmas decorations for the tree and a couple of other little bits and pieces as well. Tinsel seems to not be a thing anymore, or at least it's not as in quite the voluminous supply it used to be. So we didn't manage to get any tinsel. I had to order some off of Amazon a few days later. So our tree is tinselless because by the time we were going to get some, we already wanted to have the tree up. So it is up. It doesn't have tinsel on, but it looks okay. It looks fine. So that was that. And then went to my work's Christmas party on the 7th of December, I'm going to say. And I did intend to film a lot more than I actually did. However, I think the night wasn't quite what any of us were expecting. It wasn't terrible, but it could have been better. It could have been better. It was still a really nice night, but that was mainly because we made it a nice night. Sometimes it's about the people you're with and not about what you're doing or where you are. So we went to one of the hotels sort of nearby where we live. They were having a party night on. We paid for a ticket and we got there, and we were I think we were expecting a little more oomph. They had a little bit of a red carpet as you walked in, and that sort of what made us go, oh, okay, this might be all right. And then we got in, and there wasn't a lot in the way of decoration, I'm going to say. And the food, 3-course meal, not amazing. We'd probably have fared better if we'd have gone to a pub. But anyway, there was that. But yeah, it was a nice night. They had a DJ. There was a little dancing because the DJ wasn't amazing either, if I'm going to be honest. But we did end the night on a high note because they played a song that we all really enjoy dancing to. So we did go a bit crazy at the end. So it was a nice way to end the night. And like I said, well, I had a good night anyway because I was with good people. I do apologise, by the way, if this camera is a little shaky. I have done something to my shoulder. I feel like I've got a little bit of a pinched nerve situation going on, but I definitely can't hold the camera in my left hand. So I've got you propped up. My elbow is propped on the arm of this chair. And I'm trying really hard not to be too shaky. I do apologise. I can't find the little clip thing for my tripod either. So here we are. But yeah, so that is what's happened up to today. And today I am going shopping. I need to go and get a couple of other little bits and pieces Christmas present wise for my husband, and I need to get something for a friend at work as well, because she's been feeling a little under the weather, and we've all sort of clubbed together to buy her a little gift, and I stupidly nominated myself for that task, so I'm off to go and get a few little bits for her and whatever else I can find as well. Really might stop at the Costa for a coffee, because they might, well, I say coffee, rumour has it the Black Forest hot chocolate is back. I might have to go and investigate that and see if that's true, and of course I'm going to have to taste test if it is. So that is what I've got planned for today. I am planning on taking you with me a little bit for that, so let's see what we get up to. See you soon. I'm home. It is now considerably later than the last time I spoke to you, but that is because I had to go and fetch my son pretty much as soon as I got home today. I was a little bit later leaving than I was hoping to, about an hour later leaving, so I didn't get quite as much done as I was hoping, but I did get most of what I was looking for, which was really nice, and quite handily I managed to get most of what I was looking for in one shop, which is even better. I always forget how much I hate Christmas shopping until I'm Christmas shopping, and then I remember how much I loathe it. So yeah, I've managed to get most of what I needed. As I said, I got most of it from one shop. That shop was TK Maxx. I went to, there's two that are fairly near to where I live. There's one I know better than the other, so I just stuck to that one because I am a wuss and don't want to venture out of my comfort zone. So there was that. So yeah, I managed to get a, oh gosh, a bag full of goodies. Hold on. So yeah, so I managed to get a, oh gosh, bag full of goodies from TK Maxx. There's some weird stuff in that shop. I know there is. I know there's some weird stuff that is sold in that shop, but there were a few things today that even I went, why? So yeah, there was, oh, what was it? I don't even know what it was. I think it was a plant pot. I took a video of it. Now, I don't normally record in shops because I get a bit nervous about it, if I'm honest. I think people are going to be a bit weird about it, so I generally don't do it. But there were a couple of things. I think there was a couple of candles as well that I saw that just weird. Why? There is a phrase, different strokes for different folks, and yes, TK Maxx seems to take that one quite literally. So yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff. Primarily I went in there for a couple of Christmas presents. I did get a couple of bits for my husband, not much, just some like extra little bits to add to what I've already got for him. I've already got the majority. And then I got some things for a couple of my friends from work, and I may have bought myself a little present too. Maybe, perhaps. But yeah, so they got these, which I did buy for one of my friends, which was just a little mask gift set, and I just thought that was so cute. I mean, does this packaging need to be this excessive for 4 masks? Absolutely not. But did I get it anyway? Clearly yes I did. But yeah, that was £8.99 for those, and I like these masks, so I think the person I have this in mind for will as well. So that was those. I got these for a friend too. You can probably see all of the mess in the background there that is currently covering all of my desk area. I do apologise. But yeah, I thought that was very cute as well, and that was about £10.99 for that. It's just a little tea set, so I think there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different types of tea in here. It even says on the front. Right there. And there's 4 of each of them, so I thought that was nice. The person I have that in mind for does like a little bit of tea, I believe. I've been led to believe. So we got that, and then this candle. It's got some bits all over it from something else. So this candle was in a lovely little gift box. Smells quite nice, quite clean. Little fruity, but not overpoweringly so. And I got this for another friend from work, and I'm not sure exactly what scent she would like. I just know she likes candles, so I thought I would get that because it wasn't too much, and I just figured if it was a nice light fragrance, if she didn't like it, then she could still light the candle and enjoy it without being disgusted by it. So we got that, and I think that was about a tenner. I think that was £9.99. There was no price on it, but there was another candle on the shelf that was in a black box, that had, it was the same brand and everything, had £9.99 on, so they just charged me that, which was great. Some pyjama bottoms for my husband, because we're old and we buy clothes for each other these days. Cozy socks, always a good idea. There's usually somebody that will enjoy those, so I picked those up. I do have a friend in mind for these, but maybe I'll change my mind, I'm not sure yet. But I got those and they were £5.99. A little bath and shower gel gift set, with a fluffy headband on. I know who this is going to. I think she will appreciate it, and that was £6.99. And I know you can't really see that very well, or at least I don't think you can. I can't see it in my little monitor here, but it is jojoba, vanilla and almond oil, which I would enjoy but it's not for me. But yeah, so I thought she might like that. Same friend, loves taking notes. She takes notes all of the time for everything. It was a running joke at one point when she first joined our team that whenever we spoke, she would be behind you with a notebook taking notes. So I've bought her a new notebook. I thought this was quite cute. I thought she'd find it useful if nothing else, and that was £4.99. It's just a normal lined notebook. Gift bag. I don't know who I'm going to give this to, but look at it. It was so cute. I've got no idea who this one is for, but I thought that pattern was so adorable. It was just really pretty, so I picked it up. I'll figure out whose gifts are going in it later, but it had to be done. It had to be done. And look at the little gift bag. It's so cute. I want this gift bag. I want my gifts in this bag. But anyway, hot chocolates, a little hot chocolate gift set. This will be for the same person that's getting the notebook and the shower gel gift set. My desk is really quite bad. I really need to tidy up in here. This room has been an absolute disaster. It's all falling off. So if you watched my last vlog, you'll know I had some stuff going on. But the result of that was that I ended up with a fair amount of stuff that needed to come into my house. And I don't have room for it. I don't. So I've currently got this room. It's full. I really need to do some filming. I have a FabFitFun box. I haven't filmed the FabFitFun box for I can't even remember how long, and I really wanted to do this one, but I'm looking at the area that I'm gonna need to do that in. I can't get to it, so I don't know when that's coming. By the time I've got around to it, no one will care, I don't think, but I might still do it anyway, just to get me into filming again. But I just need to get to my filming space. It's a problem. But yeah, so this mess that's all on the desk as well is kind of overflow from that. Some of it's just me, because I am not the most organised and tidy person anyway, but some of this stuff is not mine. So good times. So I also picked up another little gift set. This is for my husband as well. I thought he might appreciate it. He has recently been a little bit more into skincare and stuff like that. This isn't anything fancy, it's just a Baylis and Harding gift set. It's a citrus lime mint, and we've got a hair and body wash, an aftershave balm, and a face wash, which up until recently was something that he would never use. He would just, you know, use his normal like shower gel to wash his face and that with, but recently he's been more into skincare, so I thought I'd throw that in as well. And I think that was, how much was that? Was that $4.99? Where's the ticket? There it is. Yeah, $4.99. Christmas socks, also for my husband, because, you know, what is Christmas without getting socks? Oh, this was for me, because I like coffee, and this cookies and cream coffee sounded like it might be quite nice. I do like the Beanies coffees, and that was $2.29. And then the last thing I got from TK Maxx, and this was my little Christmas gift to myself. I may have bought a little handbag. Did I need a handbag? No, not really. But I saw this and I just thought, I like that. I do already have a DKNY bag as my normal handbag, which is full of stuff. It's here, and it's nice. I use it all the time. It's quite big, it's roomy, I can fit quite a lot in it, it's sturdy, it's doing its job. But sometimes I don't need that much space. Sometimes I want something just a teeny little bit smaller. And if they'd have had this in black, it would have been perfect. But they didn't. They only had it in the blue. But I still bought it anyway. I like bags that have got a long strap on, because I do tend to wear bags, I do tend to wear bags over my, sort of as a crossbody bag more than anything else. Leaves my hands free, means I can carry more stuff. I can hold my son's hand at the road if I need to, that kind of stuff. But the main thing I liked about it was actually this design here. I liked that this wasn't all over the front of the bag like it is, on this one. Because again, I like this bag, I do, but if I could have had it without all of this all on the front, I would probably have liked it a little better. So I don't mind having the branding. I don't mind having the branding all over it. I don't mind having the branding on a bag, but sometimes I like it to be a little bit more discreet, and I thought this was just better. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to use this. I know it's a bag, you use it as a bag, but I mean like outfit wise, because being a light blue, I don't really know what it's going to go with, but I did have a moment of, do I care? I could just figure that out later. So I started at the bags, I went around the whole shop, got everything else we've just talked about, and then came back and picked it up. And it's also got this little, I think it's a coin purse. I didn't actually look at it, which was smart. Let's see, what is this packaging inside? Yeah, it's just a little coin purse type thing. So, and it looks like it detaches. Yeah, it does. It's got a little clip so you can detach it as well. I like that it's silver hardware. Quite a lot of the bags I looked at today had gold hardware on. I tend to wear silver coloured jewellery more than anything else, so I like silver. And it was a little expensive. It was, but as I said, it was my Christmas treat to myself. So this was $79.99. It's a splurge. It's a definite splurge. And yes, I know it's just a bag. Bags do not need to cost that much money. But in all fairness, my regular handbag, the one I've just shown you, I think that was probably about the same price as well. And the only reason I had that was because I had a gift card. So I sort of used it for that. But this was not a gift card. This was me wanting to treat myself. And I do like it. I really like it, and I do love the colour. The colour is lovely. I don't know how I'm going to use it. Possibly a little irresponsible of me, I will say. Don't do what I just did, people. Please don't. But yeah, that was kind of the crown jewel of my shopping spree, for me anyway. Then went to, so after that I went to Costa. They did have the Black Forest hot chocolate, so I did treat myself. I may also have had a little bit of a mince pie going on as well, so yeah, that was nice. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Went down a treat. Was just what I needed after spending probably about an hour in TK Maxx. Yeah, it was probably about an hour, so I was already done by that point, and I still had a couple of things that I needed to do, so it was a very welcome treat. And then I went to a card shop to go and get some Christmas cards, because my son needs to write some for school, and some gift bags to put some of these things in. I managed to get a couple, and then where did I go? Then I went back to B&M. Not the same B&M we went to at the beginning of this video, the one that was in the same sort of area as the TK Maxx. I got a couple of more Christmassy ornaments, which, again, did we need them? No. Did I think they were cute? Yes. So I got them. So I got this. Hello. Peering at you through the trees. I just thought this was really pretty. It's not much. It really isn't. It's just like a fake log with some fake snow and some fake snowy trees. But I just thought it was nice, simple, but effective. Sometimes you don't have to go over the top. But yeah, that was that. Bit of hair hanging off of it. So that was cool. Wrapping paper, because you can never have too much. We always run out. Every year we get to the end of a roll and there's still a few things left to go, and we inevitably have to either run out and get some more or just try and disguise it in something else. I got another little thing for my son, because he's asked for, I don't know whether he's asked for this or whether he's asked for something similar, but I figured either way he was going to enjoy it. He's fairly easygoing, to be honest. In fact last year he made me and my husband giggle, because on Christmas morning he opened up a couple of presents and was like, "But I didn't ask for that." And we were like, "No, but it's extra to what you did ask for." Yeah, he was like, "But I don't understand why I've got it when I didn't ask for it." It was, "Well, do you like it?" "Yes." "So what's the problem?" So hopefully this year he'll just be cool with whatever he gets. Like I said, he was cool with it anyway, but I think he was just a bit confused, because he's like, "But why?" Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Yes, I know. I know. But he's a little reindeer gonk. I am super late to the gonk party. I've never really seen the appeal, but I can appreciate that they are cute. Never bought one before, but we've had a new tree this year. We threw out our old one partway through the year because it was falling apart. So we bought a new tree, we bought new decorations. That was spam. They can go away. So yeah, so we had a new tree. We've bought some new decorations, as you know, and I thought he might go nicely with the collection. My husband actually made a comment the other day about getting some, shut up, I know I've had a missed call, about putting some of these sort of around where the tree is, and I went, "Well, if you want them, I'm gonna buy some." And I got this little fella. How cute is he? He's so teeny tiny and cute. Look at him, he's so fluffy. So yeah, we got those two. And did I get anything else? No, I think that was it, other than the cardy things, which I don't think you care about. Let me just quickly check the bag. No, I mean, unless you care about cat treats, I don't think there's anything else really super interesting in here. It is just gift bags and cards, snowman themed cards. So that was that. So fairly successful trip actually, because that was a majority of what I needed. Most of the presents are done. I've just got a couple of things I need to order off of Amazon for my son. And then that's it. Christmas present buying done. And it's only the 12th. This makes me happy. Normally, a week before, I'm still buying gifts. I am not organised at all. So the fact that I've managed to get most things done by now is, quite frankly, a Christmas miracle. So yeah, that is it for today. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything else that we need to talk about. I forgot to mention as well, actually, before I go, there was a couple of clips that I've shown you of the rain and the wind. That storm, was it Storm Dara? Oh my gosh, I really hope everyone's doing okay after that, because it was messy, wasn't it? We were all right where we are. We did not bear the brunt of it at all, but still the wind was bad, so I can only imagine how bad it was everywhere else. But yeah, so I do hope everyone's well, and I do hope, you know, you're all okay after all of that. So hi again. That last clip of me talking may have seemed like it ended abruptly. That's because I had to cut it off. I genuinely I think I just lost my mind. It seems like a common theme lately, but I genuinely thought that I was done for the month, that there was nothing else happening in the run-up to Christmas Day. Forgot that there were actually a couple of things that were going to be happening. So we actually went to a pantomime. Couldn't do the one I really wanted to do. I really wanted to go and see Beauty and the Beast at the Wolverhampton Grand, and it was too expensive. I couldn't justify it. The cheap seats were behind a post, and the seats where you would actually have been able to see something were like £50 each, which I kind of wanted to do, but also that's a lot of money for something that I wasn't sure that my son would actually enjoy. So we found a little theatre not far away from where we live. They've put on pantomimes before, and we booked that, and I think it was £15 a ticket. A little less painful on the old wallet there. So we did that. We went to see Dick Whittington. Really funny, really good. My son enjoyed himself and said that he would happily go and see another one next year. So it looks like we've started a new family tradition. Yay! And also I get to go to the theatre at least once a year, which makes me happy too. But yeah, so the main reason I wanted to take him was because he was supposed to go with the school a couple of years ago, and he wasn't very well. He had really poorly chest, which we found out the following year was due to asthma. But he was really, really poorly on the day that he was supposed to go, and instead of going to school and going to the panto, I ended up taking him to the GP surgery, who wanted to send him to hospital, but tried him with some medication first, and fortunately we managed to avoid that. But yeah, it was a very different day to what we all had planned, and I've felt bad for him ever since, because he's never the school didn't go last year. They had no plans to go this year either, and my mum heart broke for him on the day that he couldn't go, because he was very upset that he couldn't go. So this year I thought, no, they're not doing anything, we're gonna do it. And like I said, couldn't do the one I wanted to do because it was I couldn't justify it. I really wanted to, and maybe if I save, we can go next year. We can do a proper big theatre trip next year. But to be fair, for the money, it was a really, really nice night. It wasn't overly crowded considering it was a Saturday night. We thought that it would have been more full, so it was quite nice that it wasn't packed. It felt a lot more cosy than it would have done in a big theatre, so it was just a really nice time. So yeah, that was something else that happened in the run-up to our Christmas Day. And then obviously we had Christmas Day itself. Son had lots of presents, was spoiled rotten, and me and my husband managed to get a few bits and pieces for each other too, so that was nice. And I had a couple of things from a friend from work as well, because we did Secret Santa this year, and I mean, I kind of figured out who everybody had got by the time we got there, so I do actually know who sent me this, but she did good. She did good. So I'm gonna just show you a couple of little things that I had for Christmas this year, because obviously it is now after Christmas Day. I got a little gift set here. I've already taken the pink fluffy socks out and worn them, but there was a little bath fizzer in there as well, in like a little snowflake shape, so that will get used very soon, I'm sure. She knows how much I love a chocolate orange, and to be fair, the only reason this is still here is because I also had lots of chocolate orange themed stuff. I mean, this is mint, but that was a little bag of mini mint orange things mint chocolate, but it's from Terry's stuff. Anyway, same brand, different flavour. But yeah, that's the only reason that orange is still there. But that was from my husband. That wasn't from the friend from work. She also popped this into my little bag, which is a body oil. So I'm very excited to use that because I do love a good body oil. So happy with that. I feel like there was something else that was supposed to be in here. Maybe I've used that already too. I don't know. I can't remember now. But anyway, there was also this, which is a little mug, which I haven't used yet. And to be honest, I'm a bit nervous about using it because I think my son, when he sees this, is gonna want it. But it has a little roof. I do not know what the purpose of this is, but I like it. She knows me well. She knows me well, and whenever she's bought me gifts in the past, she's always done good. She did buy me a little birthday gift this year as well. And yeah, she knows me. She knows me. So that was from my friend from work, and then I got some little chocolatey things from my husband. So there was the little mint chocolate bag there. There was some Bailey's finger chocolate things, and some Lindor mints as well, mint chocolates, which is good. And I did also have some Bailey's truffles, some birthday cake flavoured truffles. They were white chocolate. They were so nice. They've gone. They've already gone because they were very nice. So yeah, so the bag that my friend sent me the gift in. It's very cute. So yeah, that was my little bits and pieces. And then my husband bought me a couple of little Nightmare Before Christmas related things because I've always enjoyed the film, but for some reason I've bought a lot of little Nightmare Before Christmas themed things this year around sort of October time, Halloween time. I had some pyjamas. I bought a Christmas jumper which I wore on Christmas Day, and my son bought me a little charm for my bracelet as well. It's not a Pandora charm, but it does fit quite nicely on my Pandora bracelet. So that's pretty, that's cute. That's one of my favourite birthday presents. But yeah, so he got me a little, oh gosh, Jack Skellington Funko Pop, which I've never had any Funko Pops before, so this is my first. And I did notice there is a collection for them, so that might be more opportunities for him to buy me presents in the future. And he also got me this, which I'm a little nervous of breaking. I'll explain a little bit more about why that is in a moment. But how cute is this? So it's just a little ornament thing, but it's in the sort of style of a book, and just has that on the back, and some sort of like leathery effecty type pattern on the back, some texture. And then you've got 0 here at the front. 0's the reason I'm a bit nervous about handling this, because his ear, this one here, did actually break off, which neither me nor my husband noticed. But I unwrapped all this downstairs, and then later on I brought it upstairs, and I think either it was already in the box like that and nobody noticed, or it happened after we unwrapped it. There was a lot of stuff going on in our living room. My son had quite a few presents. There's every possibility that it got knocked and the ear just sort of snapped off. It is quite fragile, so I have had to glue his ear back on, but I didn't notice until I brought it upstairs. I then had to go on a hunt around my living room for 0's ear. So I'm very nervous about dropping him and breaking him, but very cute, very my style, because I do, it's on the bookshelf. He knows I like books, he knows I love that movie, so he did good. And then a very cute present from my son. I say cute, it could come across as a little violent, but it's also quite cute, so I'm going to show you anyway. He got me this cushion which has a couple of little bears on, but if you read what it says, "Thank you for being my mum. If I had a different mum, I would punch her in the face and go find you." Like I said, little violent, but it did make me laugh, and it's a cushion, it will get used. I do love this, and I just thought it was really sweet that he'd sort of helped my husband to, well, my husband had helped him, I think, to pick out a present for me, and that was what he picked for me. Sweet sentiment, if the message behind it is a little violent. But yeah, so was that it? I think that was pretty much it. Me and my husband, we don't do lots and lots and lots of presents. I feel like there was something else. I had a travel hairdryer, but it is put away. Can I get it out? Let's have a look. Oh, I got it. So it was in a box, but there was a little pouch that you can store it in. It's a travel hairdryer. I had just bought myself, I say just, it was in the Black Friday sales. I had just bought myself a proper, like, full powered hairdryer, because my old one was, well, old for one and starting to become a fire hazard for another. All the back where the air inlet is, the plastic grid thing had snapped off, and the mesh inside had all pulled away as well. So I figured it was probably better to just get a new hairdryer than keep using that one. So I did buy myself a new hairdryer. So I was a little concerned when I opened my presents on Christmas morning and saw the word hairdryer on the box, but he must have realised I got a full-size one and bought me a travel one, because there have been times when we've gone on holiday somewhere and either we've had no hairdryer or the hairdryer on site has been pathetic, and you may as well just air dry. So he had a look on Amazon, probably, to see what was available and what the reviews were, and he found me this, which looks a little bizarre to me, but folds up, really quite compact, has a fairly decent length cable, sounds like a jet engine trying to take off. It is not quiet by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm pretty sure that's going to do the job. Really simple, doesn't have any sort of fancy sort of bells and whistles about it, but when I'm travelling I don't really care about that kind of stuff anyway. Does have a little nozzle with it as well, and a little diffuser. Let me just see, the brand I think was 7 Magic, I think it was. I haven't used it yet, but as I said, I did just turn it on to try it. It was loud, but this is definitely something that I'm going to use when we go away. We do have plans to go away this year. Well, yeah, this year. It is actually this year at this point. But yeah, and I love the colour of this as well. He knows I love purple, so he picked me a purple hairdryer. So yeah, he did alright this year. So yeah, so that was my presents for this year. And that was how our run up to Christmas went. So at this point, I am actually going to end this vlog here. That's why the last clip of me got cut off, because I basically went, so that's all there's going to be for this month. Goodbye. But that is definitely everything from December. So I know this one has been a little bit messy all over the place, a little rambly in places. I do apologise. I am planning on doing more vlogs for 2025. I do have some plans for 2025. As I said, we are planning on going away this year, so really excited about that. And I think I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I want to do for 2025 in my next vlog, or at least in another video talking about that kind of stuff. I don't want this to go on any further because I've already edited most of what I've got and it's already quite long. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stop rambling. I know that's a first for me. I hope you've all had a really nice festive season. Hope you've all had a good new year, and I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.